So I often get asked about blockchain. In fact, earlier, I was asked to create a blockchain channel on the Discord, and I refused because I don't support blockchain or Web3 of any kind. Why? Well, because I believe it to be a scam. From my perspective, the only reason that blockchain or the Web3, Bitcoin, whatever exists, is because somebody wasn't allowed to get a merchant account with a bank and accept credit cards like a legitimate business person. In my mind, the only people who use blockchain are the kind of criminals who are on sanctions lists and need to move money internationally. When I look at the overall usage of cryptocurrencies, I find two large groups make up the bulk of it: criminals and hedge funds. And to be honest, I consider them kind of the same group, so I don't support it. Um, when you get into the technical details, what it comes down to is anybody who thinks that you need to iterate through a linked list and calculate the current value based on the value of all the prior iterated values kind of feels like an idiot to me. And it's enormously painful and enormously inefficient. And so, from an engineering perspective, that alone makes me want to stay away from it. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the words on my screen have far more value to me than any of that. If you take the words plumbless and buckaroo, that's right, exactly as on my screen, and put them through a CRC32 hash uh, algorithm, you'll get the same hash. And that is what is called a hash collision. Now, what happens when a criminal is able to create a hash at will because of a security exploit or something, and they decide to take your house instead? I don't believe that blockchain has fundamental value to humanity. I don't believe that it is good engineering practice to use. And from my perspective, if you want to use an audit chain, you should be using double booked accounting because that is the actual standard that allows things like refunds. And for example, if somebody's account is broken into or they get their credit card stolen and a transaction happens, you can roll that back. You can't roll that back with the blockchain. What you can do with the blockchain is do another transaction that kind of reverses it in the effect of having the same value in the end. The problem with that is you can't force that transaction like the bank can. And so if somebody gets scammed, there's no way for them to call their bank and say, hey, I want my money back. This product was not as described. This is, for example, fake beeswax. It's not a real beeswax candle. It's a fake petroleum-based candle, for example. But the thing is that the blockchain was built so that you could not get good customer support. It was built by, in my mind, criminals with the intention of not being able to rectify security problems when they happened. And so I do not believe in or support Web3 or blockchain or NFTs in any way, shape, or form. Now, the NFT thing is kind of interesting in that people will try to make the false claim that it's on the internet and it's distributed. It's not actually. The link, the URL, the pointer to the data is on the blockchain, but the actual data is not, which means if you host an NFT and it's on the blockchain and then sell that NFT to somebody through a digital wallet, you can then update the file after the fact or even delete it after you've sold it. In fact, in my own research, I've seen people actually do just that. And if you go look up information by Vice, which is a well-respected news organization, they actually had a article about why NFTs 404 that explained that that was exactly what was happening. And so I don't consider this to be secure in any way. I know there's a lot of claims made that it's secure, but I also know those claims are false because I understand the technical details. The problem is that there is a high technical bar for understanding why Web3, blockchain, NFTs, etc., are all scams. And because most people don't understand that technology and the technical details behind of that, it's very hard for them to understand. I don't know why my eye is itching. it's very hard for them to understand the exact details. And because they're ignorant, they just accept what they're told. And unfortunately, a lot of scammers have taken advantage of that and gotten a lot of people to pay a lot of money into that ecosystem and effectively trap them there. And that's where the big deal comes in. You've got people that are innocent that are now trapped in this system, unable to get their money out, and they're forced to shrill it. So they end up going online and they end up talking about it and they end up talking about NFTs and whatever because they're effectively just trying to get out of it themselves. They want to sell their assets and they can't, but their only option is to bring other people in. So it basically becomes a pyramid scheme. And so I do not support it in any way, shape, or form. And I do not support it on my Discord or in my communities. And if I see somebody shrilling it, I generally ban them because I think of them as either badly intentioned or actively criminal.